Hey learners, welcome to Ahmad Coaching and I'm your teacher Dr. Anam. Today's lesson is about what is chromosome. First of all, chromosome. Chromosome is made up of two words, chrom and some. The word chrom means color, while the word some comes from the word soma, which means body. So altogether, chromosome is known as color body. Why we are calling it color body? Because when you observe it under the microscope, when the cell is in a dividing phase, you can see it by the help of different dyes. So as it is colored because of the dyes, you can see it, and that's why they call it color body. Chromosome is actually a thread-like structure which is made up of DNA and protein, and it can only be found in the nucleus of a cell. So there are things that you need to learn about chromosome. First is that it is a thread-like structure. Second is it is made up of DNA. Third is it is made up of protein, as well as it is found in the nucleus. So these four things, they make a chromosome. But chromosome, it cannot be seen under the microscope if the cell is not dividing. It means that if a cell is in a resting state, you cannot observe chromosome. You can only observe chromosome when cell is going to divide from one cell to two cells. At that stage, the nucleus and nuclear membrane, it's disintegrated. DNA, it condenses, and then you can see the chromosome under the microscope. Now, why chromosomes they are important in a cell? The chromosomes, they carry genetic information, and this genetic information, it controls organisms' growth, development, and all the functions by making different types of proteins. So chromosome, they contains the information of different types of proteins in the form of gene, and as that gene is going to form proteins, those proteins, they are going to make different phenotypes. When you say phenotypes, it means different appearances. For example, hair color, eye color, height, all these informations, they are stored in the genes, and those genes, they are present in the chromosome. There are 24 pairs or 48 chromosomes in a human cell. When you say 48, you are talking about individual chromosomes like this. But when you say pair of chromosome, it means you are talking about a pair of chromosomes. So altogether we have 4 chromosomes, but we have 2 pair of chromosomes. Talking about the types of chromosomes, there are 2 different types of chromosomes, autosomes and sex chromosomes. Autosomes in humans, they are the first 22nd pairs of chromosomes which are responsible for most of the traits, like I said, hair color, eye color, height, skin color, all these informations, they are stored in the autosomes. While the sex chromosomes is the 23rd pair of chromosome in the humans, and this chromosome determine the biological sex of a baby. If the chromosome is XX, then it's going to be female, and if the chromosome is XY, it's going to be male. Let's talk about the structure of a chromosome. Chromosome contains DNA double helix. If you remember the structure of DNA, the DNA is a long double helical structure. It is too long to fit into one small nucleus of a small cell. So that is why this long DNA, it is condensed or wrapped in such a way so that long DNA, it can be accommodated into a very small nucleus, into a cell. So if you unwrap the chromosome, you will find that the chromosome starts with the DNA, which is a double helix, and we know that DNA, it contains all the information of all the traits because it has genes, which is a specific sequence of nucleotides. Then this DNA, it is tightly wrapped into more coils by the help of these histone proteins. This is just like you have a crumbled paper ball, and then you have one long thread. That crumbled paper ball is your histone, and though that long thread is your DNA. And then you started to wrap that long thread on the paper ball, and you will see that you can accommodate the long thread into a very small circle or very small ball. This is how DNA is accommodated. That long DNA is wrapped on the histones, and because of this wrapping, this long DNA becomes very small or very condensed. And because of this condensation, it is converted into chromosome. Then comes the chromatin, the DNA histone complex form chromatin. Chromatin is a thread-like structure in a nucleus. Like I said, that chromosome is not present in the form of chromosome, but it is present in the form of a thread, and this thread is known as chromatin. This chromatin is made up of DNA and histone proteins. But as soon as cell starts to divide, this chromatin is going to condense and it's going to form a chromosome. And then you can see this chromosome. When this chromatin is converted into a chromosome, the chromosome forms a specific structure which has centromere here. As the name indicates, it means that this thing is present in the center, which is a central region that holds two chromatids together. The chromatids are these hands of chromosomes which are held together by the help of this centromere. These chromatids, they are DNA and histones. This chromosome is very important because it helps in the movement of chromosome during the cell division in the cell. If it's dividing from the center, then this centromere will move at one side and this one will move to other side. Along with this, the chromosomes, they have telomeres. The telomeres, they are the protective end caps that prevents the chromosome from deteriorating and fusing with other chromosomes. Like I said, that there are 48 chromosomes. It means there might be a chance that this chromosome merges with another chromosome. So to prevent this thing, they have these protective caps on the forearms of the chromosomes. And this is like a blockage which does not allow this chromosome to fuse with another chromosome and prevent the genetic material from deteriorating or fusing or some kind of mutation. So that was all about what is chromosome, its structure, its function, example in human. If you have any other question related to this topic, please let me know in the comment section. And if you think this video was helpful to you, please share it with your friends, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.